Hey folks, Pyro Tiger here. Could this be it? Could this be our final episode? Could Rachel Leatherskin, last scion of Henry Beresford, be about to complete the impossible? And let's be fair. Oh, damn it. It is pretty impossible. At this stage, I'm thinking it mightn't be worth using a bomb here, just to take out all of these fools in one go. It would make me so happy. I'm going to wait for some of these to sync up a little. And let's go. Run away. Well, okay, the syncing was terrible, but it took out all the bots that were up there, all the little floaty bots, and it did take out the listening ear. Stop going for the drones. You're the worst. Why can't you shoot drones? Okay, you got him in the end, but I really didn't care about him. He was the least of my problems. There we go. Thank you. And they're about to sync up. That'll be even better. Everyone turn around. Thank you. No problem. Okay, so we can get this drone back. So that's something. Chester's gone. Chester 2 is here now. No regrets. Don't go for the drones. Go for the other guys. There we go. Finally doing something of value. Thank you. Just gonna hop down here very gently. Next task on our agenda. Next task is to get... Right, okay, clearly we need to get down here, because that's where our security station is. But I honestly don't know where the final objective is. The Basilisk. Hi. Oh, that was scary. Still scary, but not a problem. Not a problem. Just so we're clear, if I set off the alarm, I will cry. It'll all be over and I will cry. I think I'm going to drop down there and hack that drone. So we've got someone to do our dirty work for us. I think that's the best thing. Drone. Okay. Yep, we're good. Let's get out. You can get in there. Take out all these horrible little drones. Don't shoot the camera is worthless. Good job! I mean, you didn't take all the little floaty hover drones, and they're a problem for me. I can bomb those to death if I need to. If I find that that happens to be on my exit route, maybe I'll do that. Meantime... God damn it, how am I supposed to get down in there? There's no good way, is there? Let's just go up and around for a moment. Let's investigate. I think I'm just going to EMP these. They're bugging me, and that makes me nervous. Thank you! EMP takes forever to recharge, but I think in this case it's probably worth it. I might actually want to bomb myself down here. Yes, that's where I need to go. Okay. Yeah, I'm feeling good about that. Okay, so first things first. Let's lay a bomb just here, and that will give us access to this double wide shaft down there. That's exactly what we need. Whoop. Thank you. Perfect. Surgical. Precise. Clearly the daughter of a masterpiece. It's in her genes, man, and in her steam. Okay. We need to get into this security station on the right. I feel confident that we can do it from pretty much any point. If, however, we set our first... Oh, do you know, I want to take this out. Yeah, thank you. And I probably want to take these out as well. Let's get Steam Purge ready. Thank you. I don't have to deal with any oil nonsense. There's nothing down there that we need to care about, honestly. I don't think it's our most direct route out or anything like that. That's going to be out and up here, and then boom through there, and then boom through here. Yeah, that's it. That is our route. No problems whatsoever. Woo. Yeah. We know exactly how we're getting out. So, this wall on the right is 3 thick, the one on the left is 4 thick, I think. So, if we place our bomb here, it will blow one hole, it will blow one chunk out the wall on the right, which is exactly what we want. And 2 out of 1 on the left, also exactly what we want. Efficiency in all things. Let us place the bomb. What height do we want it though? I'm gonna say... Whoop, damn it, careful. Yeah, we're on bombs, this is good. I'm gonna say here. If I'm wrong, so be it. I'll pay for it later. Yes, that's right. And let's just take a good look at our final target. It's going to be no problem getting in there. There's no listening bots to worry about anymore. They're all taken out. I can take out those guys at my leisure. There's no fancy security measures. I just need to make sure all the security stations are down before I do. So, looks quite straightforward. Let's not muck about. Let's get on with it. I think I'm going to place the second bomb here, so that I've got a nice easy leap up from on my exit from the Swindle from here up to here. If I place it any higher, I'm actually making more of a problem for myself. So, bomb, place bomb. I'm looking at my hands to make sure I'm hitting the right button. Now, wasn't it about this point last time when everything just turned to sugar? Yeah, I think so. Let's not make that happen again. Okay, you, turn away. Take that. Security station. Up. Right. No more nonsense. All the cameras are down. The security is down. The basilisk is exposed. Green screens everywhere. We are a go. Right. First things first. Place a T-bomb. Drop it down, run it away, run it away. Get away from there, you silly drone. Okay, now the drone can get in there, do some good work. Go on. Haha, I took out the drone on the way. Good job. Go on. Go on. Well, you're doing that. I'm just going to add to our resource pool here. Let's just... Oh, good job. But apparently it's almost indestructible. I have no problem taking out. Oh, with your dying shot, you took out the brute. Chester 3, I salute you. Guys, we're about ready to go. We are permitted to hack the basilisk whenever we feel like it. Let's just have a dry run of our escape. First thing I'll be doing is steam purging, because the police will show up immediately, in force. We are talking gunships. And they won't just be hanging around outside. They will start tearing through the building to get to me. So, we really only have approximately 10 seconds. I want to time that again. This is too important. It's going to be a good idea if I... Yeah. If I teleport across that gap. Ooh. Yeah, let's have some drone friends. You guys can hang out here and help. Good guys. Okay. Stop smashing everything. You guys are the worst. So. From the basilisk, we go hacky, 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 hacky. And... Go! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We have it, guys. We have our exit strategy. We have taken out all the security measures between here and there. We've somehow managed not to kill ourselves in the process. This is it, guys. Make sure I've got my steam purge on. It's time to take on the big one. Devil's Basilisk. You're mine! Let's go! Oh my gosh! Everything is blowing up around me! Get out! Steam purge! Yes! Rachel Leatherskin! Last scion of Henry Beresford! I knew you could do it! Oh, God, I'm so proud of you. Guys, we did it. We stole the Devil's Basilisk. We disabled the AI before it could ever be born. We saved the world from Judgment Day. Skynet is no more. And we get to take our place on the throne in the satellite of love. Let's head back. As we ascend into the sky with our great Union flag plastered across the front of the satellite of love. Dropship away against the moonlight. Can you hear my heart beating? Oh my God, it's pounding out my chest. Yes! Thank you, Size 5 Games. Thank you, Dan Marshall, @DanThat at Twitter, for such a beautiful and exhilarating game. Thank you for watching. This music is amazing. Final report. The Devil's Basilisk has been successfully retrieved. Best thief. Best thief, of course, is Henry Beresford. We already knew that. First thief is best thief. And it was her. It was Henry's daughter, Rachel Leatherskin, with 47 days remaining, that made the grand heist. A+! A+! Gah! I don't think I need to tell you how good I feel about that. So proud. Whew. Okay. And as we head into the credits of this truly beautiful game, let's just share a few final thoughts. Firstly, incredible design of this game. I don't know if you can make out the text necessarily, it's pretty small, but Size 5 Games, principal code and design was by Dan Marshall at DanThat Games. He was also the guy who was responsible for the Gun Monkeys game, which had a very similar feel to it mechanically, you know, jumping around off platforms and things. Much more fast-paced. It's a multiplayer shoot-'em-up challenge game. It was a nice little game. Might play that for you sometime. He also made Ben There, Dan That, and Time Gentlemen Please, which are point-and-click adventures with his character British humour. And I've not played them. I hear they're great. They won awards. I'm going to play that for you on this channel. The art, Michael Furman, was beautiful. I really love the comic book style. I love the different sort of accoutrements, the different character designs that went into the game. Really, it was perfect. I mean, it was steampunk, it was slightly comical and whimsical, but it was also gorgeous and dark and gritty, and that did a lot for me. And Toby Evans, the composer for the game, I think that really gelled everything together. It matched the theme of the game, it matched the feel, the intense drama of the gameplay, you know, the tension constantly, and it really matched the art style as well. And it matched the era, you know, 1849 I believe the game is supposed to be set, steampunk era. Extremely well done. Everything just worked together really well, and I think that's down to the individuals, and it's also down to Dan Marshall, I think, for leading such a great game, principally his own work. In terms of the mechanics of the game, I can't fault it. I, generally speaking, don't like games that are that require twitch reflexes, that are incredibly tense, and that just, you know, leave you exhausted at the end of it. I mean, I will play first-person shooters occasionally, but most of the time I like games that allow you to take your time and think and plan ahead, turn-based or that sort of thing. Yeah, but this was a really interesting amalgamation of mechanics, because every single situation you came across was in itself a little puzzle. And each little so every room that you came to, every platform, every bot, you had to figure out what is the best, what's the safest and most efficient way for me to take this guy out. And how will it impact everything else that I do? And you didn't have to be thinking on your feet all the time. Sometimes you would have to just suddenly think very quickly. There were moments, rushes of adrenaline where you're like, oh my god, gotta get out, or oh my god, gotta fix this, or I'm about to get seen by a camera, or exploded, or whatever. But mostly, you get to stop and think, okay, what's the best way to do this? When is the best time to do it? What's the best tool to use? What do I have left? Will this leave me with enough resources to do what else I need to do? And there's a constant risk-reward thing going on. Both in that sense, in terms of just each individual room, and also in terms of each heist. Because each heist, you can choose at any point to go, do you know what? I don't think I've got the cojones for this. I don't have the tools or the resources. I don't have the patience. I'm not confident that I can pull this off. And if I die here, or if I get spotted here, I'm going to lose all the cash that I've collected, and I'm going to lose all my XP bonus that I've built up. Henry Beresford, 8 successful heists. Ah, you legend. You will always be remembered. Yes, so each heist is a risk-reward thing. Greed against danger, really. And if it all goes wrong, it's your fault. I've got to say, with a game like this, something that's... I mean, it's always the most important thing in an action platformer like this. The controls have to be super tight. You've got to know what's possible, what will work, how the game will respond to your input. No sluggishness, no mushy controls. And the coding for this game is super tight. It feels exactly right. It doesn't feel easy. You're not sort of, you know, changing direction in midair on a dime necessarily. You can do it a little bit. It's no Mega Man X, but they do respond as they should. They're consistent, and they allow you to be creative in the way that you approach problems, and that's so important for a game of this type. What else? The writing is great. It's obviously British. It's obviously satirical. It seems to be. It's a game that could not have been written the way it has been written, except in the aftermath, in the shadow of the global financial crisis, and the way people are about, you know, the 1% and the greed of bankers and so on and so forth. And it allows you to create a game in which Robin Hood is unambiguously an anti-hero. You know, obviously got his own interests at heart, but is doing something for the common good. And the whole surveillance state thing as well, you know, and that's what this is really all about. The police having too much oversight, too much power, too much insight into everyone's lives. It's quite obviously a political statement. Anyone who says keep politics out of games obviously doesn't really understand what politics means, or what media means for that matter. And I think it did a great job. It wasn't cramming it down your throat. You could completely ignore it if you want and just treat it as an action platformer, just treat it as fun. But, you know, if you are of a mind to appreciate the writing that went into it, it was there, it was good, it was tight, it was clean, and it was funny. I like it. I love the name generation as well, obviously. Oh, Gilbert Dicksmith, you will forever remain in my heart. Along with Simon Washabungard, Ace Ironmonger, as he liked to be known. I wonder what I'll put on his tombstone. I don't know. Anyway, and one final thing. I mentioned it before, quite some time ago, but the fact that the characters are generated randomly each time, you don't know whether you're going to be a boy or a girl, you don't get to choose your name, and, I mean, why would you? What difference does it make to the game? Especially if, I mean, thieves are 10 a penny. You're just chucking them into your fuel intake of your flying airship and spitting them out as meat chunk exhaust. Yeah, like, why would you care? But in the case where it doesn't really matter what you're called or what gender you are or what race you are, why not allow the game to just choose one for you randomly? If that's a problem for you, you have bigger problems than this game. Why should you care? There are so many games where women and people of colour don't get to see any representation of themselves in the protagonist. In this case, you could be anything, and that's fine. It doesn't change the game, it doesn't change how you play, it doesn't change your stats or the mechanics or anything like that. So, you know, it's a good thing. More representation, more diversity, absolutely a good thing. And there's a lot of nonsense going on at the moment in the world of gaming, and with respect to this, and I think you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, good for you. And I respect Dan Marshall's decision to go down that route. It's only a little thing, it's a tiny thing, and I shouldn't harp on about it, I shouldn't make it a big deal. But the fact is, it doesn't matter to me, being, you know, a white guy, but it will matter in a little way, just a tiny way, to a lot of people. And that's what this is really about, changing the culture, not you know, not saying, oh, we can't have sex in games, or oh, we can't have sexy women in games, or oh, you can't play a hot girl or a big chunky dude or whatever, or oh, all games have got to have, you know, the ability to create a, you know, a black trans woman and as a player character. It's like, well, no, it's not about that, but it is about saying, look, in instances where it actually doesn't matter, then why not give people that opportunity? It shouldn't make a difference. So just broaden the culture, broaden the horizons. I wasn't going to harp on about this, so I'll shut up about it now. Still, I salute you, Dan Marshall. Good job. Good guy, Dan. That concludes our playthrough of the Swindle. Quite definitely my most successful playthrough of this game yet. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I have. I hope you didn't feel sick when I did, which I have to say was at least 3 or 4 occasions. And I hope you didn't poop your pants. Because I didn't. I don't know what you heard. Thanks for watching, folks. Feel free to like, subscribe if you want to see more gaming of this type. And I hope to see you again. Bye!